is, how many of those minutes can you throw into this? How do you create a sense of urgency? And remember that every vote leads to delegates, and delegates lead to Philadelphia. And Philadelphia is about changing this party. It's really a captive. I've been a super delegate for 11 years, and I want to be one of the super delegates that ends super delegates. That's not what democracy is. Whether you're on the phones, knocking on doors, talking to people at work, it adds up, regardless of what happens here on the 15th, and we do need to win here on the 15th. That every vote and every delegate matters, and we will carry that fight on. And as we say in unions, how long? As long as it takes. How long? One day longer. One day longer, each day stronger. Thank you.
Jonathan, and that's somebody that I've known. She's known my family before I was born. She's been an organizer her entire life. 97 years old. He loved me. 97 years old. And we're getting out of here is a good friend, professor at Chicago State University, executive director of National Spokesman, Robert Bush, Jesse Jackson's son, and a big supporter of Bernie Sanders.
All of you that are first timers, raise your hand. This is your first campaign. Give yourself a big round of applause. And there's some magic in the air. It was just last week, and I'm telling you, I've been around some campaigns for more than a minute. But when they sent the message out at noon time on Wednesday and asked me to introduce Mr. Sanders at 4 King Drive in the heart of the South Side to see 10,000 young people come out to join Mr. Sanders, it did my heart a world of good. Why did he come to Chicago State? Because this governor, Mr. Ronnie, is at an end. And so now, a school that has 5,000 students, we've all as professors have gotten our layoff notices officially yesterday. So we've had to cancel spring break so that we can graduate the students so that they will not miss out on job opportunities and go on and so on. So a state university in the city of Chicago, not a prison, but a state university. How sick is that? Okay? Mr. Sanders took the time, his most valuable resource, and he came to the South Side to stand with the faculty and the students over there. Let's give him another loving round. Mr. Sanders and so forth. Mr. Sanders has gone about this with the utmost of integrity. He has not front-loaded the process and has not taken big money doing it. The message is here. The integrity is here. The history is here. The message is now trailing and catching up. That is why there is momentum here, and I don't want you to be discouraged. Let me be very specific. Forget all this superdelegate talk, okay? That's part of the fraud that he is out to challenge and break up. Excluding all the superdelegates, Mrs. Clinton has 459, I believe, delegates. Mr. Sanders has 371. 459 versus 371. Less than 100 delegates difference.
Yeah, it's not over till it's over.
The superdelegate stuff. There are issues, and this is a process that you all are now joining. It's not an event. It's a process. You have to see it all the way through. For example, Rahm Emanuel when we get to the convention, we can challenge that and say, you have no right to represent us and pledge your support to her. And we can all
His little co-op. Hey, Walker.
Mr. Sanders in 1984. I was 18 years President of the United States. And when we left the south side of Iowa and got to Vermont, I think there might have been 7 African Americans who were called blacks then. And there might have been 7 of us in the whole state. And Mr. Sanders had open arms and met us on the tarmac. He wanted to see coalition politics starting then. It's been a life's work for him. He was a Jackson delegate in 1984. We went to the Democratic Convention in San Francisco. He was a Jackson delegate in 1988 when we went to the Democratic Convention in Atlanta. This was record-breaking. Here in Chicago, there's in Hyde Park, Harper Street.